Hi, my name's Scott. I live in Aberdeen. I'm from Bridgetown. I live there with my wife Lindsay, my three kids, Rory, Isla and Aaron, and I also own my own business, which is Scott's Painters and Decorators. I first had a feeling that there was something wrong when I was working offshore at the time, and I was jumping in and out of container baskets and happened to knock my testicle, and something felt wrong. That usually if you do that it's okay, but that was something I was really sore at that time, and then I went to see the medic on the rig, and then he sent me home to said you better go home and get tests because it was very swollen, and it took a couple of weeks after that, but then I was just about to go back offshore again, and I found out that it actually was testicular cancer. So I think when I actually got the official diagnosis, it was I think it was my wife who took it worse than me. Really hard to explain. It's just something you hope you'd never go through, but just kind of like when it does, you just can't think straight at the time. When I was first diagnosed, obviously I had to wait a while, and I went to see some specialists, and then I had my left testicle removed through surgery, and that was May 2018. About 2-3 weeks later, and that's when I actually started my chemotherapy treatment. From my initial diagnosis, I was told that I would be having to be an inpatient for my whole chemotherapy treatment plan. Once I got into hospital, it was kind of the nurses calmed me down and everything. It was all good, and they all kept my spirits high. So thankfully, after the first round of chemotherapy, I was admitted just an outpatient, which was a lot better because I got to go home at night. And I didn't really have much side effects really. It was mainly just the tiredness and just feeling just down, and I was always in my gym and everything, and not being able to do stuff like that was the worst part, really, just not being able to do what I could do. Tried to get out as much as I could and just try and exercise of what I could do, but it was obviously just like walking. That was about my limit. Well, I had support from my wife and my mother-in-law, father-in-law, and my mum, and just all family and close friends. They were really supportive at the time. They just anything that they could do, they would do. You never know, actually, until you're going through a diagnosis or something, what a charity like this does. It's just like I said, I never knew really about Friends of Anchor until I needed them, basically, and they just do so much good work for people who are in a bad situation, basically. I just encourage people just to donate as much as they can, really. I decided to apply for Brave because it just sounds like a lot of fun. Just get to meet lots of guys who's in the same position as yourself. I mean, you never know, I might get a career out of modelling out of this, you never know. It's definitely made me just think, like, since I've been through the diagnosis and the treatment and everything, it's just like you just got to take every day as it comes. There's no point in worrying about silly little things. You just got to get on and keep going. I know that Lindsay and probably all my family are looking forward to seeing me up on the stage, hopefully. Hopefully I don't make a fool of myself, but there we go. Only time will tell, will it? So no, it'll be good for them because they support me so much throughout, so it'll be good for me to hopefully give something back to them. The guys that I've met, they've just all been brilliant. They're just normal guys that just open up, and just, even though I've only met them a few times, it feels like I've known them for ages, because you've obviously you've got the common thing about each other, so it just feels natural. Feels like you've known them forever. if anyone notices any sort of change in their body, then no matter how small it might be, just get it checked, because I never thought it would be anything like it was. But I got it checked and I got it seen early, so the earlier you get it seen, the better. That's my only advice.